As he was talking, and then I was doing like a driving motion, and Jerome interpreted it as milking a cow.
So now we have and so it went from that to our audience dubbed it Jedi cow. So we have a Jedi cow now.
It just it got away from us. It
yes,
was
Brittany, denial is not just a river in Egypt.
So that's where the blue milk comes from in Star Wars.
Yes. It comes from Brittany's character just milking it spontaneously in the midst of of being captured.
You sure it was female, right?
Oh, and then we almost died. That was a
that
adventure.
That's when I entered the stream, like, on the chat, and I was like,
why is everybody dying? I just got here.
Yeah.
I just
It
got
hasn't
here.
been that long. And then Toby kept going, hi, hi. I'm like, okay, I'll tell him.
He is so cute.
Cute.
Okay, so as you can tell, we are back and live once again for more Mythic Savannah or World of Darkness mixed game with some milking spillover from the Star Wars
watch
game.
the VOD from our Star Wars game this
Yes,
week.
you can actually watch it on Twitch. It's also uploaded to YouTube, so you can obviously go there and check it out. Oddly enough, we have 3 games this week or this month, I believe. So we don't have monthly XP yet. So we get somebody to do the game recap from last game. I think it was Dale did it last time.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and bring that up. Okay, so it was season 2, episode 17, The Name That Waits. We picked up where we left off last time, where Auric got credit card information from Char so that he can continue scouring the internet for Skiva information, because that was one way we were trying to figure out this demon's deal and trying to fix Char's curse. Draco brought some of Charlene's stuff to the NOS branch because she's going to be hanging out with us, and so she'll be doing minor tasks at the office while she's staying. Let's see here. Joe tried to call Rourke, the movie backer guy from a while back, but found that that number is disconnected. And then she called her job, Midnight Motors, tried to talk to the owner, but he's not available. He's going to give her a call back. And then she headed back to NOS. And while we were at NOS, pretty much everyone was trying to do research, including Cass, who is doing that in the occult library in our sanctum. Excuse me. Let's see here. Then Sly was talking to Cade about how he felt about Sir Morgan and the Grail Knights, how they would view Cade's connection to Sly, with Cade being a thrall to Sly. And he's like, they're all about redemption. We'll probably be fine. Don't worry about it. And then Sly asked Joe what she had found when she came back. She let us know the people she had called and was talking about how her kindred friends might not be cool with what she is now, and it would be easy for them to figure out that she has changed and is no longer kindred. So that is a point of contention there. Let's see here. Cass found in the library there was some information about the Deep Ones that was minimal, though. But then she found other stuff talking about angels and demons, and the Skiva demon would be tied to the earth, which typically means Earthbound. And that's what Sly explained, that Earthbound are fallen who have possessed artifacts and sometimes land rather than people. And that can be bad. So then the Coven discussed like whether we should be focusing on actually trying to find the demon and destroy it, or see if we can save Skiva's descendant as per what we understood from the curse. But then Sir Morgan arrived at the branch, and Cade talked to him. And after an awkward back and forth, it was clear Sir Morgan realized Cade was kind of holding some information back, and it was figured out that, yeah, okay, Cade and Sly have that connection. Sir Morgan is not thrilled. In fact, he's giving Cade the opportunity to make sure that Sly can prove that he can be redeemed, because if he can't, Sir Morgan plans on killing Cade if the proof just isn't there. Let's see here. So we all met with Sir Morgan, took him to a pub, talked to him about what we were looking at, trying to do regarding the curse, and turns out he's a biblical scholar, and effectively let us know that the point of the curse would be to literally save the life of the descendant of Skiva. not to change what he believes in or make him believe in something, but literally keep him from dying. So, seems that fighting the demon and destroying it should be the goal. And we also learned that there were some even American historical figures that were literally supernatural hunters, like Benjamin Franklin and Abraham Lincoln. Let's see. We then headed to Char's plantation, where Sir Morgan used his powers in that area and found out that, yeah, the deep ones popped in there because there was some residual chthonic energy, and he suggested we learn more about the history of that plantation to see why that was the case. George won the RP vote, and that was that.
Oh. Okay, great recap. I will leave it up to all of you. What are you doing next as of this point? We'll say you've wrapped up, obviously, with the pub, Sixpence Pub, and now it's the next day.
Okay, so that means that we would have brought Charlotte up to date on what we found.
You may want to have that conversation in character.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So Sly would get on the group chat then and be like, are we meeting at the NOS branch to go over game plans?
Char will say, that works for me.
You get a text from Cass stating, I'm already here.
Before that all happens, Jerome, may I ask, did I ever get a call back from my boss at the shop?
Yeah.
From the previous night?
Yeah,
okay.
We'll do that in just a second.
You're fired!
Yeah, I might be. It's probably the case, but we'll see. Okay, cool.
He threatens you with a shoe and says, I will send you to Jesus.
La chancla.
Also, Jerome, can I check in with Sean and see if he has any news?
And what were you checking on again? It's been a month.
Whether he had any he was going to ask his people about the Skava stuff.
Oh, right. I remember you asked him. I just couldn't remember what it was specifically you were asking about. Or for. Oh. Yeah, so we can do that in just a second. So anybody else doing anything before the group huddle?
No.
Okay. So Rachel, we'll start with you.
Okay.
So that night, probably after you got back from the pub, as we're backtracking here a little bit, you did get a call. Obviously, he is a nocturnal creature. You are no longer.
Yeah, I figured.
So he would. Okay, refresh my memory. What were you asking? I know you were asking about spirits.
Well, mostly with the garage. I wanted to find out about kind of the aftermath of it. Like, I have clearly not been there to give them space and all that. But I'm just wanted to know, do they want me to come back to work, which I'm more than eager to do. I don't have any more demons chasing me that I'm aware of. And kind of what the aftermath of the garage cleanup was. Like, I after it all went down, I had no update as to what the rebuild was as far as the garage is concerned. So I'm just curious if I still have a job or not. And that's kind of the gist of it with him.
Okay. Well, once he had you on the phone, he would have likely scheduled a face-to-face that night rather than talk it out over the phone.
Definitely.
So
that's what she would prefer to.
Yeah. So by this point, it probably would have been like midnight when you had your face-to-face with him, and he would explain that the domain has questions as to your personage within the city. There is obviously some questions that the prince has, because why exactly, did this creature focus on you? Like what part, did you play? They've got some footage of you racing around town for some reason.
Yep.
That they need answers to. Stephen Milner, once those are answered satisfactorily, or it doesn't interfere with anything, he absolutely wants you to come back because you're the best chop shop artist he's got as far as mechanics are concerned. But to answer your question, obviously about the spirits, they do. That's not a specialty of his. His is more finance, obviously. He would have to call somebody else in for that degree of assistance, which he can. But obviously, the price there is going to be kind of murky. So
yes, yeah, I figured.
If he calls that resource in, you're going to want to make sure that you're okay to pay whatever debt is incurred.
And just to clarify, the spirits situation was for me talking to the. So I'm reading my notes here about the celestial name of a demon. What about this?
Well, you had a couple of things that kind of cropped up ever since, like just before the Night of Blood Rain, like just before that and up till now. So one of which was like wards and against spirits and so on and so forth, and then some general information. So you had that. Then that kind of morphed into questions about like demons' true names and that sort of thing. So you're needing. So basically, combining all that together, we've got an earthquake with Abby.
Gotcha.
She's all, you're gonna need to turn it to the side a little bit, so you're centered a little bit more.
Nope, too far.
Right there.
There you go.
And she's
I
all,
feel like
hey!
I'm gonna be like a Malcolm in the Middle thing where they're like, oh, move the mic.
And then all of a sudden, Abby turns into a cat. Oh no! I didn't mean to turn this on. I can't turn it off.
Okay, so the discussion about ward versus spirits and general information kind of morphed into asking about demons and
yeah.
the
So
true name
you kind
discussion.
of have like a bundled package of I have occult questions. I need help.
Yes. Okay. And to get to pay for that information, it's going to cost some sort of favor or
a favor or exactly.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much. It's not unexpected. So
so if you want him to pull that trigger, he can, but it can't be undone once he does. They're going to show up and conduct business.
So I think what I feel like I might need to address first is the questions from the city, or from the prince rather, and to square that away, let them know that I am still on their side. Is he able to maybe arrange a meeting with the prince to be able to go over those?
He can 100%
willingly present myself to answer those.
Yes.
And it's okay. So then I shall arrange that first before I pull the trigger on the information about the the demon names and stuff.
Sure. So then he will let you know tomorrow night, which is the night of the game, when this is all set up.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. And then Brittany, after the meeting at the pub, you would go back and check in with Sean.
I wasn't at the pub.
Okay. After the meeting at the pub, whether you were there or not.
Okay, so later that night.
Yes.
Okay.
Sean would tell you that they do have information on it, but it's one of those like the Vatican has specific areas and vaults that they keep some of that information tied away at, and it's difficult to get into unless you physically go there. Like they don't have it translated down into anything electronic. Like you have to go to the vault. So he can do that, and it could probably yield some good results, but
they're going to ask questions.
Yes. because that's super specific.
Why do you need to know?
Exactly. So
is it worth chancing that?
he could go there, but he's wanting your feedback on it because it means he's going to have to. He'll be gone a couple days at least.
Yeah. Also, how where do things stand with the order? Because we haven't heard anything from them since, or at least I haven't heard anything from them since the night of Blood Rain.
The order, there's not a lot of information about what happened. So it sounds like the axe fell on somebody and it was kind of covered up internally.
There's been a reorg.
There's been a bit of a reorg. You're not too sure where it happened, but they are aware, and they're, as far as you know at this point, when this sort of thing happens, which very, very, very rarely happens, they're slow to act, but they're very thorough when they do.
That doesn't sound good. Okay, so they're still getting things sorted.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
Which, Sean going to the Vatican and Rome could hasten that.
I don't know if we want to hasten it.
Right.
Is the problem. Okay. Okay. I'll just bring him some dinner and tell him I'll let him know or I'll talk to my people and see if we think it's going to be that important.
Okay. Sure. So now we're all at the same day. Everybody is called for a coven assembly.
What time of day is it?
We'll say you guys are meeting at about 9:30.
Oh, a.m. Okay. All right.
It's your new thing.
I mean, I guess. So much for sleeping in. All right. Yeah, Joel will be there, of course.
Okay.
And we're meeting at Nos?
Yeah.
Okay. Did what's his face the other night stay in town? Is he like with us?
Are you asking in the chat?
Oh, that's right.
Are you asking face to face?
No, because I don't know anything about that.
Okay, so let's wait on that
until
we get in character.
I will show up at Nos. And since it's at Nos and not at the B&B, I'll also bring muffins.
Okay.
I did forget one thing. If there's still time, you could say no. It's okay. I did want to respond to the message that I got from a certain individual.
Okay, so how do you respond then?
And I asked him, I said, what do you want?
Okay, so you get new phone, who dis?
Joe, are you the person?
So you get an emoji of angel wings with a question mark next to it.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, this is Joe. What's up? Bypass the formalities.
Okay. So the text comes back and says, I couldn't help but notice that your eyes consistently fell on me. Why is that?
Respond, did they? Question mark. I didn't notice.
So then the response comes back. I don't believe I was in front of a mirror, and I don't believe you feel that way about Cade.
Perfect.
And she responds, you seem to have a bit of knowledge or information that I might be curious about, and you seem like a good resource. Am I wrong with that?
You would be correct.
So
would this
then,
be regarding
why'd you
your
slip my
lineage?
number? Or why'd you slip your number to me then?
So the text comes through. Would this be in regarding your lineage?
Yes.
Well, I do have access to family tree and ancestry.com if that's what you're concerned with.
I already know who I'm descended from. Fortunately or unfortunately, I'm not sure yet.
Interesting. Then perhaps we should meet. Is the formality usually for the man to pay for drinks and food? It has been a while.
If it was a date, sure, but we're just meeting up. Don't worry about paying for me. I'm good.
I see. This would be called going Dutch. Correct?
Sure? Question mark? She
Okay.
has no idea. She doesn't
Sure.
date.
Do you have a preferred location?
Do I? No, I don't. But I do have some commitments tonight that may take me some bit. But so if we can't meet tonight, we'll try tomorrow night.
Very well. Shall I select the place then, since you were busy?
Yes, by all means.
So he sends you a pin, which gives a location, and it's to the Arby's in town.
Okay. Dinner at the drive-thru. Okay. She just sends that thumb up emoji, and yeah.
Okay.
So that's it for that.
Sure. Okay, so everybody is at NOS at this point. Muffins have been provided, thanks to Petra.
So after taking a bite of muffins, I'll be like, all right, so I know we just met with Sir Morgan. That was enlightening last night. Good info there. Now we know we gotta go right for the demon.
Who's Sir Morgan?
Oh, a knight like Cade, one of Cade's allies, actually. Different branch of the order, but still generally they're allies. And
there's another one of you in town?
Yes, I had he happened to be nearby in Alabama, and I had requested some possible aid regarding this issue with the curse. However, I did not say that I needed him immediately, but I suppose he had time to spare, and yes, he became our guest for the day yesterday.
Oh.
And what information did he share? Was it helpful?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. He let us know pretty much. Well, first he happened to be a biblical scholar, and so he knew about these Skeva information and knew some behind the scenes knowledge that you don't just get from the Bible or any other easy sources. Apparently, the whole save the descendant thing means literally save their life, not change what they believe in.
Oh, thank heaven.
Yeah, that makes sense.
In other words, we need to kill the demon.
You got it.
But you said that would be more difficult.
It is. But
It is difficult, but if that's what has to happen,
it's a prerequisite, I guess, in a way. You can't.
I have
You
no
can't go
qualms
to.
killing a demon that tried to kill me.
You
So
can't go to part B without completing part A.
And oh, by the way, Shah, your house might be haunted. Just a FYI.
just one more thing. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. So Morgan, he wished to stop by your place once we had told him about the deep ones, and he said that what
And is he as friendly as you, or should I bring my gun?
Yeah, good luck with that. So that's another thing to bring up as well, is that so Morgan is very devout.
Scary.
He so not every member of the order of any order that is going to be as open-handed or as even keel. And right now, I am on a very short. I'm on very thin ice with Sir Morgan regarding my interactions and my relationship with Sly specifically. But for the time being, he has agreed to observe and see if my belief that Sly is a good person and that he is ultimately on a road to redemption. If that is true, then I survive. But if it becomes clear that Sly is evil or I am consorting with evil, then my life is forfeit. So please be on your best behavior.
I'm always on my best behavior.
In one more thing that
debatable, but yes.
Can you guys see Shelly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I was going to ask too, because I've been trying to speak and I feel like I'm getting ignored. Yeah. So,
I will throw him a red carpet, as it were.
We should have 6 heads, right?
Yeah.
Something that to kind of note is that he has the names of his victims tattooed on his body. And
demon?
No. This is
Sir Morgan.
Sir Morgan.
Oh, Sir Morgan. Oh.
And if he does not like you or he deems you evil, he will behead you with no questions asked. He's a scary individual.
Wait, he beheads people?
Sir Morgan is not. He is not a.
Different look at Petra at that.
He is not an uncontrollable beast, but he is definitely the order is dubious about a lot of the supernaturals that are out in the world. They're not necessarily in humanity's great. They're not looking out for humanity's best interest, and so long as you aren't doing anything terribly evil, which I'm hoping that none of you are doing anything terribly evil while my back is turned, you should be fine.
I think on the safe
You're not helping the case.
Don't tell him who you are. I think that would be the safe thing.
I am very intrigued by this idea.
Just don't tell him what you are.
Is he still in town?
Oh,
He's staying at a nearby inn.
Yeah, he's offering his aid and dealing with the demon for the time being, at least until we have a better idea of what we're looking at.
I'm not sure I want him near my house.
He's already been there.
Yeah. He's the one who figured out that there's something going on regarding those deep ones at the plantation. He said to look into your plantation's past. There may have been something that happened that made it easier for the deep ones to appear or something.
Yeah. He mentioned that there was a strong chthonic energy tied to the elder gods related to your home.
We didn't let him go to your. We only took him to where the deep ones emerged.
All right.
That's very interesting. So did he give instructions on how we can get rid of this demon?
First, we
really.
need to locate it, I think.
Right. I mean, we're essentially doing the same thing that we've been doing. We need to find that demon. I think the easiest way would be to get its celestial name at least. Then we can summon it. If we can do that, then I destroy it.
And I brought the scroll.
Okay.
And right as she says that, a hanging light from the office actually falls right onto her head. You take a point of bashing.
Can I make a roll to try and like bat it out of the way? No.
Nope, it's inevitable.
Right after that happens, Sly will be like, "Oh, geez," and he'll go over and he'll like try to take shards and stuff like off of her hair and whatnot.
Yeah, Petra
You okay?
jumps.
Oh,
So Joe kind of like steps back from the wall she's leaning against, pops a bubble of gum. So I have a meeting later tonight with the prince of the city.
Oh, who is the prince right now?
God, you would ask that out of character. I can't fucking remember the name of the in character.
Okay,
Like,
is it the same woman that it was before?
yes.
Okay.
Rachel doesn't
That's
remember
all.
the name. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's all I needed to know.
Penelope Huxley.
Penelope Huxley.
Prince
yes.
Huxley.
Or
I
as
am,
Rachel's
I'm-
sister would say, Penelope.
Penelope. I'm meeting with Prince Huxley. I reached out to, my Milner about, the aftermath of the whole, Night of Blood Rain. Whereas I was, it started with me being attacked by the demon and all that. So they have questions about that. They kind of want to know really what I am at this point in my sort of standing in the city. And I really don't have any other choice but to present myself for this. And I'm not sure how it's going to go. I'm hoping it goes well, but
Do you want some backup? I'd be happy to come with you.
No. If I brought people with me that weren't of the court, then that's not gonna. No. I need to face this by myself.
I have history with Prince Huxley. She knows me. I would like to check in with the kindred and see how everyone's doing.
I can appreciate that, and I will try to arrange a meeting if that's the case. But for now, I feel like this needs to be handled by myself because the actions of everything, it's such an accountability thing that unfortunately was caused by me, even unintentionally. So I have to answer for those. But beyond that, and I'm going to cross my fingers that goes okay, and I have a reason to live afterwards. But I also did talk to Milna, and they are open to reaching out to their Giovanni, their contacts about the spirits, about how to get the a demon's true name about it, but it will cost me some kind of favor, like I was expecting, unfortunately. But I haven't pulled the trigger on that yet because I need to know how my meeting with the prince is going to end up before I go that route. I'm not going to promise anything on that unless I live through this. And I ain't gonna lie, there's a real possibility that something could happen. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but
So
we'll see.
So you may not come back to us.
I hope I will. I don't feel like I've done anything anti-city, but unfortunately my whole lineage kind of was out of my control for a lot of that. So I don't know.
They wouldn't try to destroy you because you are no
I
longer kindred.
I think that really depends on the prince's mood or information.
Where's your
I don't know.
meeting?
I don't
Maybe, maybe I'll
know. She sees
happen
she's
to
very
be close
fidgety. Like
by.
she's like doing this number, like holding her hands, like I don't know. I don't know.
So it just so happens we have a seer here, and he points to Cass and goes, if you want to know generally if you're going to survive the night, she might be able to see that if you keep in your mind what you intend to say and how you present yourself to set the future. Maybe she could alleviate your worries.
I mean,
Or
I
let us
look
know
over
that
towards
we need to-
Cassandra and I'm like, is that something you can do? I mean, I like I have nothing necessarily to hide, but I also don't want to reveal too much, you know, like this is a new territory for a lot of them, honestly.
I am worried that you may not return to us. That is my main concern. I don't care what they think or anything. I just want you to come back. So yes, if you want me to try and look, I can.
I
I will.
actually would appreciate it, to be honest.
And if you want to, we can go into another room. And
no, I don't think that's necessary. I trust you all. She kind of looks around. You guys have been a part of my transcendence, for Christ's sake, or for goodness sake, excuse me, guys. You know, I wouldn't be here if that wasn't for y'all. So I would, you know, I'm happy to share. You know, I just I know that I'm gonna have to face the music on some of the actions that have happened since that, and you know, they might see me more as an asset at this point. You know, they don't think they've ever met a Nephilim before.
Is there something about your new the revelations about your heritage that would be threatening to the Camarilla?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. I'm not a demon. No offense, Sly.
Untaken.
But I don't know. I mean, they might see it as I don't know, maybe as a benefit to the side at this point. Like I'm not an abomination, and then I'm like, you know,
I mean, yeah,
I would peer anymore. But
I mean, it seems to me that you know they've worked with other supernaturals who aren't.
Oh, other supernaturals. I don't know that they've ever dealt with a Nephilim before.
Well, no, but hold on. Let me finish. They've worked with Petra. They've worked with Shah before. Why would they, if they were against the idea of allying with other non-kindred supernaturals, why would they want to do you harm? Unless you were now some sort of embodiment of a thing that they feared, like if you were suddenly a werewolf.
No, I don't get that feeling. It more as of well, I was already close to him, you know, as a my fear is that they're going to take the fact that I deceived them for like 5 years as, you know, as a, you know, thin blood abomination for so long, and now I'm this. Like, I just, you know, it's kind of curious to see how they're going to react to that. Though the fact that they're willing to reach out and actually, like, they want to ask me, like, I mean, it feels like an interrogation maybe, but, and Joe's completely rambling at this point, just so you guys know.
You didn't know you were this.
I didn't.
And they'll be able to tell that you're telling the truth on that.
I would hope so.
And I'm sure they would have ran you over with their auspex and other divination skills in order to see what you were when you first arrived. So as long as
when I first arrived, I was, for all intents and purposes, a kindred. And now when you percept my aura, it's nothing of the kind, nothing since. So it's clearly changed. And not to mention I have high water pants now.
What is that? Is that a part of your?
No, that means I grew like a good 6 inches
after the event. A thing.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is your fashion?
That's not unheard of in kindred circles.
I think the kindred wanting to beat you up for wearing high waters is. I think that makes sense, but
bless your heart.
But
Yeah,
isn't it more that
Prince Huxley is not a Toreador.
because I know that certain factions don't like others knowing the inter workings of their organizations. And Joe knows this because they thought she was a
Yeah,
vampire.
exactly. Yeah. Thank you. I think you understand. Maybe the concern is that, well, now you have you were this, but now you're not, and how do you protect against that? Either you eliminate it or you work with it.
But
Hopefully, they just work with it.
I mean,
I do hope they see you as an
ally.
ally.
Yes.
And, because you know the inner workings, that you also know not to breach that level of confidence.
I think if they wanted you dead, they would have made an attempt on you by now.
As well as they
Yeah.
have bigger problems with the world knowing that supernatural exist now.
I mean, I honestly feel like they could kind of. I hope they see this, that the fact that they have a Nephilim on their side is a good thing. I'm just saying.
So, with all of that said, and all of that in mind, I think it's good then to have that reading.
Yeah, honestly, it's good feedback to provide when I go up and meet with them. I have nothing to hide from them, because I know they're going to get into my head. I'm not unsurprised at that, but just be aware though that if they do successfully get into my head, that they're going to know your information and your faces potentially as well.
It would have been figured out eventually.
I mean, they also brought me in front of them the first day I arrived, so it's not going to change anything
I can
for me.
appreciate that, but again, that the fact that we're all working together now.
Was that not information that they had?
No. Why would they? They don't. I mean, they don't necessarily know unless they're spying on you. I mean,
I assumed that was the case. They spied on me the first day I was here. I assumed that was continuing.
Well, if they didn't
you know
before,
what?
they
I can't
might
speak
know
for
now.
them.
But
all I'm saying is just be aware that the fact that they just are more aware of your presence than before, as far as, our association with each other. And also, again, the history that we've shared, the exorcisms and stuff. I mean, I did call him in to get I did call the Giovanni in to get rid of that one spirit, but I don't know. I'm just letting you guys know that I'm going to have a very in-depth conversation tonight with the Prince of the City.
Cassandra is going to, at this moment, she's just going to walk up to Joe and take her by the hands and sit her down at one of the tables.
She is radiating anxiety.
Yes.
And you have no idea. She
she's
never meets with the prince, and the fact that she has to do this now is just so anxious for her.
She's going to place a deck of tarot cards in Joe's hands, and she's going to instruct her to shuffle them and then to split them into piles.
And she'll split it close to the bottom card and then close to the top card, so there's a big stack in between,
Okay. No, just she wants you to cut the deck. She wants you to shuffle because that gets all your energy into the cards.
Okay.
And then she wants you to cut it in half.
Okay. I shall do that.
Okay. And once she does that, Cassandra will
shopping cart.
Take the pile what would have been on the bottom. She's going to take those and she's going to flip over 7 cards, and she's placing them in a cross formation, and then she's going to hover her hands over them, close her eyes, and then do some divination.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll.
And this is the wad. Okay.
I do have to bio real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Okay.
And I am going to also burn a willpower.
Okay.
You have a interlude while Rachel's out.
Yeah.
Shar went and sat in a chair and is picking glass out of her hair and is just like, I am so over this. Just as in the curse itself. And was actually grateful for Joe's worries to focus on besides her own.
So Petra
Okay.
will get a broom and start sweeping that up. And
I forgot to ask you what the difficulty was, Jerome.
Difficulty 7.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3,
still
4,
works.
5, 6, 7, 8, because my 10s explode, plus my
Willpower.
willpower. So that would be, what did I say, 9? So
So
9?
9, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We
All
can
right.
wait. We can wait till Joe.
Yeah.
Rachel
Give me one.
gets back.
Give me 1 second. Go ahead and chat real quick. I'm gonna
Okay.
fill my cup.
so, while Petra's sweeping up, she'll say that she spoke to Bill, the shark man, and Bill has a sort of an understanding of these old ones.
The deep ones?
Just the deep ones, that they're very, very old, and he was surprised that they came out. He said that they have human servants. I guess some kind of cultist sort of thing.
Mhm.
And they walk on land, and that they would wear some kind of a medallion with a symbol for the fish people.
The servants.
Yes.
Mhm.
So because I asked how we would be able to identify them, and he said that they wear jewelry that identifies them. So it's something that we'll want to keep an eye out for. He couldn't tell us why they came, but it is very unusual. I also
Would they
go
do
ahead.
this to get new servants?
I don't know. It just seems very
It's very alien.
particular that they came at that time and that place and grabbed you, and I don't know why.
They were grabbing. They were trying to get everyone that was in the place. I mean,
But why did they show up in that particular spot?
Well, it seems based on based on what we heard from my compatriot is that Shah's property at some point was probably home to some sort of eldritch cult that was worshipping some sort of deep one eldritch god. The trying to discover the motives of an alien creature that ancient and old and unhuman would more than likely break our minds. But the cults that worship them because it grants them power, because it gives them something that they want, whether it's slaughter or they think immortality. But usually they know even less about the thing that they're worshiping than the people that they're hurting. More than likely, it's this is my best guess, is that it's poor timing. The bad luck curse, and if this resurgence of the cult is going on in your place at the exact same time as we are trying to deal with a demon, it is strongly heard.
Yeah, you're a robot. Holy moly.
Young did suggest that maybe there was some kind of a history to the site that might be intertwined. Also, I spoke to Sean, and he said that there is likely information about Skeva and the demon, but it's deep in the vaults in the Vatican, and if he requests access to it, there will be questions on why he needs to know. And so we want to make sure that it's worth the risk before we send him out there. So I'll leave that
Perhaps
to the
we
group to consider before.
put that on hold for now because of the information we got from Sir Morrigan.
Yeah. Okay.
And it looks like I need to do some research on my house, but perhaps we focus on one thing. We focus on the demon, or we focus on the vampire thing, the prince with Joe.
Let me figure out the prince situation first. Like, I don't want to get you guys involved any more than necessary. So let me. I will address that.
Okay. So
You
jump
guys
back.
cannot be around for that. I need to face this on my own.
All right,
That's all.
so
As
for
you
now
like.
we focus on the demon. Do you want me to read the scroll? It really only talks about demon politics and hierarchies and things like that. But or could it possibly be used to summon the demon?
Well,
I
would
was thinking about
wait.
that. Actually, you have the scroll. Could I just look at it, not read it, but I might be able to see something about it. I've been remembering what I can do recently, and I should be able to see a degree of faith within it, because everything is suffused with that degree of energy, and maybe if it's linked to the demon, might help us find it or learn something about it.
Yes, and
Sure,
there was talk
I
about
suppose.
that there could be hidden artifacts within the scroll, and perhaps putting it under some kind of X-ray
There's that too.
Mm.
would reveal clues that Skiba might have left behind.
Well, here's, and she hands over, like, like a national treasure. It has, like a scroll tube. She hands it over to you because it's quite old. Handle
Okay.
with care.
As you're doing that, Draco comes with a red solo cup with water and 2 pills for Joe.
You mean Shar?
No, to Joe.
Oh, for Joe. Okay.
So would he pass it, Joe? I was looking at
Water
some
and 2 pills.
old notes. Water and 2 pills. I look at it questioningly.
Prozac?
Oh,
Calm you down.
Oh,
Is that going to work on her
She-
physiology?
I don't know. She stops fidgeting her knee for a moment and doing this number. She's like, okay.
It's worth a
And
try.
she takes it.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it'll work, but
I
she's
mean,
like, you know what?
I'm sure it wouldn't hurt.
Anything's an effort. So,
Sure. Okay. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll your stamina.
okay.
Difficulty
and
6.
Petra, could we get a hold of Dylan Lowe again?
Stamina.
Yes. Do we? Is there a time that we want to try and meet with him?
I have his artifact, and if we can close portals for demons, I'm sure we could close the portals to the
Sorry, I
deep ones.
thought I had my character sheet up. I did not. Whoopsie diddle.
She's rolling 0 dice.
I know it's at least 4. Oh my god, why cannot? Joe.
she pulled
I
it
have-
us.
I have George popping in and out.
Yeah, he knows. He's going to
Yeah.
restart.
Okay.
long as
You
it's
said
not-
perception, so once everything fills in, 4, so 7. Three.
Okay. So you take the pill. I'll let you know what the effects were.
Oh,
Do you have
God.
water?
Yep.
So then, while she's taking her pills, Sly takes the scroll tube, goes over to a table, just pulls the scroll out of the tube and sets it down on the table without opening it or reading it. And then he like takes a step back and he focuses on it and uses an evocation, Lore of the Celestials .1, Lamp of Faith. I need to roll perception and alertness.
Okay.
Let's see here. It's going to be, looks like standard. Yeah, standard difficulty.
I'm sorry, this is a scroll of what? Just for my notes.
Skeva.
This is the Skeva scroll.
Sceva. Skeva.
Difficulty 6. Okay, 2 successes, and looks like, yeah, so that would be all I need since I'm not trying to look through something. So it allows a devil to detect the presence of mortals or other demons, and it makes their store of faith flare like a beacon only they can see. Individuals glow with a pale blue light, varying in intensity depending on the strength of the faith, while non-living objects lose color. They fade into dark silhouettes. But he's looking at this because he's hoping that there's some like faith that might be linked to the demon. So what does he see?
Okay. So you stare and you look and you see a shadowy figure nearby.
So the shadowy figure, where is it? Like, is it standing next to anybody specifically, or?
It's near Charlotte.
Okay. Then he looks up and he's like, "There's something near you, Charlotte. Can anybody else look near her, see if they can see it?"
I will try aura perception.
And Joe
I
is starting to
will-
calm down.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Bet.
Nice.
Oh, good. Then that means I'll get a better reading on her, hopefully.
What is slash wad? Perception and empathy, right?
Yep. Difficulty 8.
Uh, 2. Anyone else rolling?
No, I was just checking something. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. So you've got 2 successes. You see the faint outline of a disembodied shape near Charlotte.
Does it have the green flames?
No.
Okay. I will look at it and I'll say, I see something. Is it like moving? Does it seem to be responding to our conversation?
Not really.
Can I draw my sword and poke it?
Sharo's gonna be like, "What are you
What are
doing?"
you
You-
percepting? Like,
you
I'm
absolutely
confused.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so she draws
Petra!
her
She
sword.
puts her hands up.
What do you do then? Are you activating something, or are you just trying to pull your sword out and poke it?
I'm just gonna poke it.
Okay, so
We're indoors, Jerome.
the French crocodile hunter saw something wild, decides to grab a stick and poke it.
That's
Too much. What are
so-
you doing?
You poke at it, and
Does it go right through?
doesn't seem to be doing anything at this point. No.
Huh.
Can I like
Well-
get in the way of and be like, are you quite in your right mind?
I mean, if it's disembodied, I figured it wouldn't do anything.
Oh,
The
so you
sword
were
is corporeal, so
so you were striking at something that only you can see, and you didn't give us any warning, and so we thought you were drawing your sword and attacking our cursed friend.
what? Why would I attack our
Wow.
cursed friend?
That's
She's my cursed friend.
You know,
That's a stretch.
That's a very good question. A lot of weird things have been happening. I don't know if you all have noticed.
That is a fair point. And I'll put my sword back.
Okay.
Sorry if I startled you.
Oh,
So there's something there near you then, and it
It-
is attached to the scroll.
And it is not corporeal. And I don't see it changing according to. It doesn't seem to be responding to our conversation. But I don't know.
Hold that thought. So Shelly, Cassandra, when she's laying out her cards, the cards predict that it could go there, that there is danger, but it isn't certain. It could go either way.
Oh yeah.
I am sorry.
just as Joe predicted.
I can't do any more than this.
And she pats her hand, and as she like kind of reads the last card, and she's like, I'm gonna be as honest as I can. That's all I can be, and they have a ways to see honesty and inside your head. So I'm hoping that they can see that and know that there was no ill will ever intended for anybody in the city. So I know what's real and I know what's not. So I think I'll be okay. But I appreciate you double checking.
All right.
Of course.
I can only hope that they might see me as an ally now, and will continue to see me as an ally. Because frankly, I never did anything wrong to them or anything. I just kept my head down and did what I did and returned the favors that I was asked for and all that. So,
If when you go, I will try to keep an eye on you to see if I
I
can.
appreciate it. You might be blocked, but we'll see. I can only hope for the best, and hope for my best is enough.
If
We'll see.
they are ones who tend to be deal makers, then sell yourself. If you think that they might find you're like an asset, something that's extremely valuable, somebody who can bridge gaps, do things they can't do, especially since you can now walk around during the day and clearly
Yeah.
they still can't.
And do things they can't do. Yeah.
Right. So,
No, I like your line of thinking. I agree with that entirely. And up until so recently, things have been fine. So maybe we just need to change the terms of our agreement.
there you go.
So,
Okay.
all right, I got this.
Exactly.
And we've got you. So
And if they start attacking you, call us and we'll come in running. So there's that.
Well, if they start attacking me, honestly, I want you guys to be saved. So y'all probably won't be called in. No offense.
well, do mention to the prince that we asked after her and
Yeah,
give
I
her our
shall.
regards so that she knows that we know that you're going to meet with her.
And
we
when
will.
Petra and I met with the prince, she seemed very reasonable. So I don't think you have too much to worry about.
Well, we'll see. You also didn't come in here as a kindred, knowing things, and they don't keep you apprised of certain things when you're not kindred. So we'll see. We'll see.
So as Joe answers that question, of course, gets her her vision or prediction from Cassandra. Charlotte, you feel something kind of broil up inside you. and it was just from like maybe the muffin or something. It's really the only thing that you've had.
Oh no.
And it comes on quick. It's like, whoa, that kind of feels weird. And the next thing you hear is Charlotte let out with this belch that goes on for like 35 seconds.
Oh.
It's just like,
That's a record.
Oh my gosh.
like, and she's like she's even doing this like she's embarrassed. She's like embarrassed chuckle, and as she chuckles, like it just kind of goes with it, sort of thing. It's just it's the length of it. You would think she chugged like 7 beers or something and jumped up and down, like build up the carbonation.
No.
A
How many
simulation.
Sprite to drink?
I actually posted a link simulating that in the Discord chat.
Yeah, I saw it with
Charlotte is
from
mortified.
Is the
Petra draws her sword again.
is the
No, I'm kidding.
is the belch
That would
like
have been hilarious if you did. That I mean,
what does the
But
belch
she does
like?
step back and like wield the mop. Or the
wait,
broom.
whoa, what is that?
What was that, George?
Is the belch like collecting into like a Slimer style like ghost? Is this related to the wraith or is it,
No.
It's like
It's
manifest.
good question, but no.
okay?
No,
okay.
it's literally like she had a lot to drink, had a lot of carbonation or compression, and just lets out with this embarrassing long burp.
Be right back
Okay.
again. Sorry.
Okay. I wasn't sure it was like demonic possession or something, but okay.
As long as it's not followed by projectile vomit that's 35 seconds long.
Nope, nothing like that.
Okay.
Do excuse me. I need to refresh. And she just walks away.
Her,
Like,
her face is
embarrassed.
almost cherry red at this point.
Yo, yes. Oh, and she's very dark complexion, so dark cheeks.
Petra, this entity that you said you saw hovering around Shah, did it seem to you like a wraith, or because you just said a disembodied thing and then you drew your sword on it?
P.S. Jerome, does it follow her as she leaves the room?
No, it just flits about the room a bit.
Okay, so it's kind of drifting.
Mm-hmm.
Drifting around. Okay, so Petra's eyes are gonna follow it wherever it goes around the room.
Okay. So
Are you going
Petra
to...
just starts like walking around randomly staring at presumably the thing.
I look at Sly and I do a thumb in her direction, like it's gotten to her too.
No, she really is seeing a thing. I mentioned it. It's attached to the scroll, and she's able to see it too with her jewelry that she was given.
It's
because I asked a question and she just started walking around looking at things.
She's following it right now. It's moving around in the room.
But is it a wraith, or have we identified this thing? The internet swallowed me for a little bit. I might need a little catch up.
It doesn't have the aura of a wraith. It doesn't have the aura of a demon or anything else that I've seen. I'm not sure what to make of it.
That might be an incomplete piece of him. Demon.
And also maybe I just don't have enough skill with this ability. It's fairly new.
Sir Morgan did mention that this demon might have split itself into several artifacts. This being one of them. So it might just be a piece.
Like Voldemort?
Wait, Hooklet.
Oh, the Harry. Kind of, actually.
Is that a thing they could do?
Given enough time, which clearly this demon has had plenty of time. As long as he ordered his cultists to create other vessels for him to inhabit.
From what I read, they can bind themselves to many different objects.
We need to find a way to find the link between the objects. That's a bit of what I was trying to do, but it's more difficult than I thought. We'd have to find either links between them, or maybe if he actually has cultists nearby, anyone who actually follows this demon. If we could find one of them, we could just pull some information from that cultist. That would be handy.
Were you able to glean anything by looking at the scroll, Sly?
That's the only thing I was able to find, really, that shadow. So there is something attached to it. I guess I could keep trying to look at it.
And
remember anything.
Petra, as you were like following it around, like at one point it pauses, and you see like it seems to be aware at this point that you're following it, and it does so by testing you. So as you're following it, it starts to slowly pass between like what through a doorway, through basically through a doorway where there's a column that leads back towards a kitchen. So he kind of passes through that. So you're out of eyesight. And then as you,
I'm gonna stay in the room.
Mhm.
Maybe like pause in the doorway, but I'm still gonna like watch it
Okay.
as well as I can.
So then it kind of flits eventually back out to the room and look at you, just hovering. Not near you, but like basically like around a corner out through another door.
Char will then come back in the room and be like, do excuse me, I apologize for that.
It happens.
Are you all right? Do you have should we make you a tea or something?
I don't think it would be of much help, to be honest.
A Tums?
All I've eaten today is that muffin, and I don't believe it was carbonated of any sort. So I believe
there
it was
baking soda.
which I don't.
Only the normal amount, though.
I think this is another symptom of the curse.
Right.
I am inclined to agree. So,
I have a question for you, Charlotte. You'll be in Egyptian, and that is a popular category for most major museums. Do you have any contacts or anything with any museums?
I possibly could contact someone. I mean, was it Aaliyah?
Yes.
Aaliyah may know someone that knows someone or something of that nature. She collects artifacts as I do.
Well, in order to get the scroll looked at deeper, um, it was suggested the machines there at the museums, we cannot buy one. They are extremely expensive, and we only need it for this thing. So I was thinking that if you had some sway or someone you knew had some sway, we could go and have it looked at with no questions asked.
Let me call Aaliyah and see if we can pull a few strings.
That would be a
So
good
she'll pull out her phone and call Aaliyah.
Okay. So rings a couple times. Charlotte, how can I help? What necessitates the phone call?
Well, I have come across a rare scroll with Hebrew writ, and we do believe it has some sort of secret on it that we need a scroll scanner for ancient documents. Do you know anyone that has access to one that we could use?
I happen to have one, but I, of course, am all the way here in Tucson, Arizona. Tucson, Arizona. I am unaware of any that might be in your neck of the woods. I wouldn't put it out of the question, however. Do you need me to do some poking around?
Would you? That would be wonderful.
With no
It's
questions
of
asked.
great. It's of great urgency, actually.
I will make some calls and I'll see if there's something relative to your location.
Thank you. It is greatly appreciated.
May I
and
ask
do
if
let
she
me know.
mentions Tucson, Arizona out loud?
She probably wouldn't know.
Okay.
But knowing, that Aaliyah is in Tucson. And do let me know, Aaliyah, if there's anything I can do for you. This is quite a wonderful favor.
I'll come up with something if it is if something comes up. How is the new home
That
or
is a...
office space or whatever it is you're using it for?
Oh, you mean a NOS? Oh, no, you mean that is wonderful. The house is quite secure, which is a luxury in today's times. And also, we had a crossover of a intelligent being that I could tell you more about when I come visit.
Very well. I will let you know what I find out.
Thank you. Ta-ta. And she hangs up.
Okay.
Sounded promising.
Aaliyah does have one in Tucson, Arizona, but that's kind of out of the way, so she is going to make some phone calls to see if there's any thing locally that we could use.
So when she mentions Arizona and or Tucson, can I roll any kind of like lore or intelligence check to know whether or not it's Sabat or Cam or Anarch?
Yeah, you could certainly do that. Do you have cam lore?
I do have Cam lore.
Intelligence and camera lore.
Yeah, let me pull it up. Okay, I apologize. No, I don't have Cam lore. Apparently, I have Kindred lore.
Yeah, you could still use it.
Just one dot. That's all.
Yeah, we'll make it at an 8 difficulty.
Okay, so intelligence and then all right. I'm gonna burn a will for an auto.
Okay.
So 4, 5. Okay. Rolls. Difficulty 8 says smart. 3. 4 with the auto. Sorry. 4 with the
nice.
auto.
Okay.
Yes.
You seem to recall that being predominantly a Sabat territory.
Okay.
Phoenix being the only place, or sorry, not Phoenix. Tucson being the only place that isn't.
So Phoenix, Sabat, Tucson, not.
Correct.
Okay.
Tucson is nominally Anarch and independent.
Okay. So then hearing that, she's like, oh, yeah. You know what? Actually, probably Smata, honestly, Frank, that's not a Sabat territory. If you were venturing into Phoenix, that's not area you want to be in. Tucson, though, that's more of an Anarch territory from what I recall. So you might have better luck with some information from there.
Good to know. Hopefully we don't have to go to Arizona to get the scroll scanned and that she can find something here.
I still have my Crocs.
Yes.
They're very reliable.
Sean, actually, I do have a question. Regarding the sanctum, I know that with sufficient magic and energy, we could conjure up new things for it. Correct?
Yes.
Is it possible that we could have this scroll generate the kind of equipment that we're asking Aaliyah to procure for us?
Oh.
Because it has a fully functioning library that we didn't tell, unless you all gave it a book list to propagate it with. But is it possible that we could pump some magic into it and create the machinery that we are looking for?
Let's go to the sanctum and get the summoning scroll, and I can take a look at it.
It's worth a shot, at least.
Jerome, can I roll to see if that is something we could generate there?
You sure can. Does anybody still have that information?
I actually
I
asked
do,
because I
actually,
couldn't
yeah.
find it. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, where is it? Oh no, I'll just ask.
I know I have it. I just can't find it right now.
Wait, what was the question?
I'll look in Discord. I remember it
So-
being there.
So do you remember the scroll that allowed us to like pump experience points into the sanctum to get different rooms and different things? I was
Oh.
asking if we could.
Oh, yeah.
That was in Discord somewhere.
Yeah, I was asking if we could use that now to like upgrade our research lab with the kind of equipment that we're trying to get access to. That way, we don't have to owe any favors to any powerful people.
Ooh.
I've just put a copy of that information in the Facebook chat.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Dale.
I just found it too.
This would have been good to think of before we called.
Do you want me to roll or just look in the the scroll?
Yeah.
Do we need to like do some kind of a ritual dance around the
Hold, please.
sanctum? Cast the spell.
Blood sacrifice.
Do the hokey pokey.
Wait, the hokey pokey is the dance that summons the sanctum.
Or not?
You weren't there that
are
night,
are
were
you?
you?
Sure? Or
I
the
wasn't.
can.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's all about.
You put your left foot in. You put your left foot out.
You have to disembody
Why-
your left foot, though.
I was going to say, why
then shake it all
exactly?
about.
Why exactly is Rammstein suddenly singing, that song?
Right.
I mean, to make it suitably metal, Jerome. Ah. If it was Pee Wee Herman singing it, it wouldn't be. Well, no, that might be pretty. Yeah. You put your left foot in.
So yeah, let me get that dropped back into the correct flow. I know I had it. Obviously, I provided it to all of you. I just don't know what I did with it. Why it wasn't in the folder it needed to be. But I actually discussed this the first time around when we were making it. If you guys want to spend the XP for it, you can. It has to be collective though.
How much XP?
So in this case, so it depends on what we're doing. I guess, would that be a part of a science lab, Jerome?
Yes.
And that would cost 2
2?
XP to create it.
Oh, easy. I got one. I'll throw in.
I can throw in one.
I can throw in one.
Well, you only need 2.
Only need 2, yeah.
What?
I'll let Brittany do it. I don't want to get
Yeah.
hurt with that sword.
Brittany, Brittany, your experience is no good here. Hey, wait a minute. This is real experience. Sorry.
Yeah, I got gypped last time from paying in,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay.
buying
I-
in.
Yeah, I
Take
wasn't.
my experience.
Okay.
So then I need somebody who's going to cast the modified spell.
Char will.
Okay.
She's mostly up on her secum now. From her.
So we're just to clarify for
Meditation.
notes.
Is it gonna curse us though?
Rachel's asking a question.
Sorry,
For
Rachel.
notes, no, you're fine. I just want to understand what we're buying here. So what exactly are we buying here with
We are
2
buying a
XP?
science lab that will, but specifically that it will have a scroll reader thing.
Yeah, the X-ray machine we're trying to get access
with
to.
a scroll.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's
Reader.
called.
I'm
It's
just
like
looking for
a,
Yeah.
scroll reader thing. This is the official title of it.
Well, it's
X-ray.
yeah, it's for scanning. Like I think with the thing example Jerome gave us, like scanning
Yeah.
like sarcophaguses or like mummies, so that way you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
so
what's
like-
inside of them.
like X-ray sort of situation.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I get it.
It's
you
a
did put it's
X-ray computed tomography.
that's it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Computed,
exactly what it
See, scroll reader
Topography?
thingy. Yeah.
Topography, spelling it phonetically. Yeah, sure.
Phonetically, yep.
Joe's notes up.
Rachel's all of a sudden phenomenally. Da, 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 da.
Phenomenally.
Na, 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 na.
Would it just take 1 magic point, Jerome?
Yes.
Okay. Char will summon it.
That's 2
Okay, so
XP.
did you make your roll?
Hi. Is it just intelligence and occult?
Intelligence and occult, difficulty 7, because you're modifying you're modifying the existing house.
Oh, so it's a CT scanner basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spelled wrong.
Okay. So we could use it for medical reasons too.
I mean, not really. You have to. It has a different type of software. You don't want software in a machine that's designed to look at like text, trying to read what's in your brain. It's going to come back as
That's
like.
fair.
Yeah, but we're stocky. We
Not-
can take it.
Not that Char knows how to use a CT machine. Okay.
But yeah. Hooray. Glad I remember that.
And you said difficulty 7, correct?
That is correct.
Sorry, I'm trying to put. Like WAD?
Yeah, and then you have to like click on the text options.
Yep.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I was like, it's not working. Three successes.
All right. With an image of one of Brittany's favorite people.
Pee Wee Herman?
Yes.
How did you know?
Isn't that
For your Pee Wee Herman
off of
cosplay.
that
Aw.
Lucifer show?
No,
No.
it's Julian.
Oh, okay.
Julian Luna from Kindred the Embraced.
There you go. Yeah.
Mark Frankel, before he passed away. All right, so you cast the spell. That's about all you hear or see. You finish the
Okay.
spell and
Char will open the door and walk in.
okay. So you notice that the front stairs are different.
Oh,
That's a good
The
sign.
front door is now a double door, so the stairs are a little bit wider.
oh, so it's like that's much nicer. French doors.
So that seems to have worked. Let us check out our new science lab.
Yeah, Char will go in and open the doors.
Okay. So obviously the floor plan has changed a bit to accommodate the fact that there is now an actual science lab. So there's a stairway that goes down now into a basement with a large with a large steel door, clearly marked clean room.
Okay, Char will go down the stairs and just like peek in to the door that says clean room.
Yeah. Okay. So in there, it's fully illuminated with nice white lighting, so that there are no shadows anywhere. And then there's just some various spots where there's, like a computer bay, and then there's the scanning equipment, your science lab.
Does the scanning equipment look like what we were looking for?
It does. However, it follows the same nomenclature that everything else has in this house. So it prints text, like the branding on it looks like AI named
AI
it.
weirdness. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're just like, oh, hey, it's a name. It's well, I think it's a name brand. I can't quite read that. It's like just legible enough to know it was probably a name of something at some point. But AI messes
J-Rab
up the text.
and Meditic.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, that's different. Okay.
Well,
Well,
it's here. Um,
Well, that's one less favor we need to owe people now. That's good news.
Shar will quickly text Aaliyah saying she found something.
Okay.
Probably with a wink face.
Okay. Sure.
Uh, since she's the one that that gave us this summoning scroll. So, and just thanking her.
Okay. Not a problem. No one here knows how to use it, but you have one.
You're right. So that, yeah, exactly. So Sly's like, right. So unless there's an instruction manual there, anyone here an expert on using that machinery?
Drew, what's knowledge? Would this be computer? Would this be technology?
This would be technology.
I've got 2 dots in technology.
So do. Oh no, I only have one.
What about Clyde? He might know, or perhaps our friend.
Or
Also, I have to quickly say, Dahlia's probably very jealous that there's this nice science lab.
Yeah. We just poofed out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Cass, who are you saying we should ask to see if they know how to use the machinery?
Either Clyde or Orc.
Or me. I mean, not that
You?
I have a
You know-
3. I have a 3 in technology. So
Oric's in our house though, right? Or no, is he out currently?
He's
The Oric right now is in the office.
yeah, so he's available.
Yeah,
Way more
so-
than I have.
He's still
Oric,
doing that stuff.
can you come here, please?
Okay, you're in the
Oh,
pocket
he's in
realm.
the office.
Yeah, the
Never
NOS
mind.
Office. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
I'll go get him. See if we can make this work. So Sly goes to find Oric. Is he just doing his normal thing in the office, or is he still online trying to do searching?
Yeah, he's still searching.
Okay. So then I'll be like, "Hey Oric, how you doing on that search? Find anything yet?"
So he turns and he looks at you because he had been completely like you guys were doing all this stuff around him. He completely zoned out. He was focusing on surfing the net and trying to find this information. So when you ask him at that point, he turns kind of surprised and looks at you and he's like, no, I haven't found like anything outside of something called a Bible verse.
Okay. Did
There's
it look like it might
really not a lot here.
Yeah. I know it was a shot in the dark. That's okay if you can't find anything. We are looking at other options, but the other reason why I'm here is how good are you at using just technology that you've never really used before? Like we have an X-ray scanner that we're trying to use on the special scroll that is making this curse happen. And
Okay.
do you have any idea how to use that type of thing?
No, not at all. I don't even know what an X-ray thing is really.
Okay. Yeah, kind of.
I mean, technology here seems to react to me, but I don't know if you want it just randomly reacting.
Right. Yeah. No. Fair point. Okay. Just asking. Appreciate it. If you wanted to finish your search, go for it. But otherwise, appreciate what you've been doing. I got to get back to see if I can contact Clive now.
Okay.
So he'll.
Abby, there's a message for you in the Discord chat for Mythic Savannah.
Oh.
So he'll walk back into the sanctum.
Nice, Strong. I approve. That's not a good prize.
Oh.
Oh, geez.
And the compy just peed my carpet.
I should have done this like a million years ago. That's when Kate gets his head cut off and coming back as
computer
bugs.
over virus. Very yes. Thanks.
Virus equals very yes. Does Abby understand the reference?
I unfortunately do not.
I hold please. I will link you. I just made the web chart. I watched this the other day.
Oh,
I think you enjoyed it.
it's a strong. bad
Continue.
reference.
I'll just throw it in the chat for later.
So Sly walks up, goes, yeah. So Oric has no idea how to use that type of thing. So I guess I'll call Clive then. Oh, and he hasn't found really anything online regarding Skeva either. So there's that.
I wonder. Hold on. And Char pulls out her phone. There is. We met some people at the. Not Clive. The William McLean. He might know. He's the Taipan, the Coven of Obscure, one of the benefactors.
You think he would? No, really?
I mean, it's possible. He knows so much of other things and of magic. Let me reach out.
Okay.
I will call William McLean.
Okay.
You're calling everybody.
Okay, so actually, you can't call. Great catch. You still see that on your phone?
Oh, you mean when you said Abby's phone?
Oh
okay.
No, yeah. Yeah, so you look at that. Your phone says flagrant system error. Computer over. Virus equal very yes.
Charlotte's like, another one gone, and just like tosses it to the floor. I'm going through how many phones. I think this is my fourth in like 2 weeks.
Do you at least get insurance on them?
I think at this point, Rose actually did and got me a spare. If I remember right.
Just get a track phone at this point. That's what you're going through them.
Trum, is there like a manual for this computer thing?
There is, yes.
Okay. Joe, do you want to read this manual together? See if we can figure this stuff out?
I never thought I would miss a dial phone. So many less things to go wrong.
Sure. I'll just take the instruction from him.
Okay.
And just.
So when you open it up, remember AI doesn't print text very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's all messed up.
Yeah, so it's got that look, to it.
Sure. Can I roll?
You do have pictures though that illustrate, and it can handle that, so you can still kind of guess at what things mean. But like the verbiage on there, you're okay.
Is there any kind of aptitude I can roll with that?
Intelligence and technology, and given the fact that you don't really have any medical knowledge for this, it's going to be a difficulty 8, but you can certainly try it.
Okay. I do have computer aptitude. That wouldn't help.
No, it's not a computer.
Fudge. Okay. All right. Intelligence and what? I'm sorry.
Technology.
Technology, which is 3. So okay. So 7.
We have the technology.
Yes. Rolls.
Yeah, I'm willing to make the roll too if we're like passing the book back and forth, trying to make heads or tails of it.
Sure. So let her roll first and
Mhm.
give it a shot.
Yeah, I didn't mean to just like pass it off like, here, you do it.
1. I got 1.
Okay, so you got a 1. You managed to figure out how to turn it on.
Yep. Oh, here it is.
That was about it.
Presses it. This is a weird contraption, y'all.
Well,
I'm gonna go see. Charlotte will pick up her phone, and I'm gonna go see Auric. Maybe he can fix it.
Okay.
Just
luck.
know he won't be around forever.
But he is right now.
Mm-hmm.
So
And hopefully I'm not cursed forever. I don't think I can last much longer.
So Charlotte walks out, with her phone.
Mm-hmm.
Auric is currently on the computer right now, just typing away and looking at stuff.
She'll tap near him. Auric, darling.
Oh, yes. Hi.
Can you fix this? And she'll
And
just hand him her phone.
And so he looks at that and he says, virus equal very yes?
Your guess is as good as mine. Probably better. Except that I'm cursed.
It doesn't normally say this, right?
No.
Okay. So he takes a moment, pushes himself away from the computer in disgust. And he decides to take a look at your phone to see if he can get that to work. Break out some dice here. All right. My first roll of the night. Okay. Wow. Good golly, Miss Molly.
He just turns it on and turns it on. Turns it off and turns it on again, and it's fixed.
Not bad. So he turns it off. He takes a moment like he's inspecting it. He opens up the back of it at least to look at the inner workings. Touches like one of the chips on there, and then turns it back on. And when your phone boots back up, it's like Samsung, and it's going through its process. And so it reboots, and you end up hearing, "Holy crap!"
What? Did Auric say that?
No, your phone did when it finally rebooted.
My phone is possessed.
I mean, there are worse things for it to be possessed by.
Wait, Scava is strong bad? It is not the reveal I
Auric,
expected.
do you have any explanation why my phone would do that?
He says it sounds like it's a sound file.
Can you get rid of it? Delete it? Or will that delete it?
Okay, so he touches it again and looks at it while it's on, and you hear, "Deleted."
This would be a lot funnier if Abby was aware.
Yeah, it would.
I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah.
Or just enjoying my, I have no idea.
Don't feel bad,
Yep.
Abby. I don't know what they're talking about either.
And then you end up hearing, "Del cheated."
Is this a strong bad reference? Because I do know a little bit of those. Oh, okay. I just don't know the right ones. Well, is it working?
He says it sounds like it's working. You didn't have these sounds before?
No.
Well,
Don't
I
even know
didn't
what they
know.
are.
He says, "Well, I'm trying to get rid of them, but it's not changing. It's allowing me to, or I get rid of them. It's allowing me to change it, but I can't get rid of it.
Okay, can I call or can you call someone on it? Or
It
is
lo-
it just making noises?
So he hands it to you.
She'll try, I think she'll call Petra first, just to make sure she doesn't have anything weird when she calls William. Tries to
Okay.
call Petra.
Sure. So Petra,
Ring, ring.
you get a phone call.
I will. What does it say on the ID?
Vahomagats.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the caller ID and assume that it's a. Wait, can I see like the phone number? Is it like a local area code?
Yeah.
Okay, if it's a local area code,
In
I'll
fact,
answer.
you've known her a while. You recognize the number, you just don't recognize the ID.
Okay. I will answer the phone and say, hello?
I was waiting for you to send it to voicemail.
I almost did. If I didn't recognize the number, I would have.
Ulrich has my phone somewhat up and running. It's just making weird noises. All right. I'm going to try call William. Thank you, Petra. And then just dink.
Okay.
She's going to try calling the Taipan.
Okay. Well, you've got his phone number, so you dial and phone number or the phone comes through and McLean Industries. This is Nene.
Hello, Nene. It's nice to speak with you again. May I please speak with Mr. McLean? This is Charlotte Laurel from Knox.
Oh, right. I remember you now. Okay. If you give me just one moment, I will see if he's available.
Thank you.
Okay. So you hit. She put you on hold. Na 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 na.
It's back.
Yep.
The streams are converging.
Yep. The Kenny G effect. That would be a fun RPG, actually.
Mhm.
The Kenny G effect.
Yeah, where everything is just related to Kenny G somehow. And that's the clue that you have to suss out at the end. It's like, how is everything linked to Kenny G? Like
All of the
7
equipment
degrees,
is-
like 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon, but it's all Kenny G stuff.
All of our equipment's just different saxophones.
You betcha.
Okay, so so she pauses, or I say she comes back on the line, and she says, "Okay, I'm patching you through now. Goodbye, Miss Charlotte."
Nene. Goodbye.
So you get patched through at this point.
Hello.
And so at this point, Mr. McLean's like, "Why does your ID come up as Bahomogots?
My
What is
phone
that?"
is on the fritz because of my condition.
You'll have to explain that somehow later. How can I assist?
We are looking for someone that can use a let's see, a X-ray computed tomography machine.
Oh,
Can
all right.
you use one?
I can. Not really going to explain as to why, but I can. I can send somebody out there to assist you with that if that's the case.
We do need the assistance as soon as possible. It is urgent.
All right.
They would need to be someone who is aware of things.
I see. Well, if you'll give me a day, then perhaps I will arrange for that to happen.
Thank you. That would be most helpful.
Was there anything else?
There was not. Did you have anything for me?
Not at this moment, but your request will cost you something. A favor, perhaps, at a later date.
They always do, don't they?
Well, then good luck with your whatever Fahobmagats is, and we'll have somebody out there within a day.
Thank you. And farewell.
So he hangs up.
Yep. Well, William the Taipan is going to send someone over that is aware of supernaturals and whatnot, tomorrow sometime.
And then Charlotte's phone starts to ring. And Charlotte, you hear, come on, Fahobmagats, come on, Fahobmagats. Take it to the limit. Everybody to the limit. Everybody
Charlotte,
Fahobmagats.
annoyed, answers.
Okay.
It's very catchy.
Hello, this is Charlotte.
So you end up hearing a familiar voice. Neri, love, when will you due home?
Oh, Tom. Do you need me? I could make my way to you now.
Need is always such a strong word.
A want?
You could perhaps attach both, but I don't know if it be an appropriate hour. It is only about 11.
It is. I've only just eaten. Did you not have work today?
It's far too early for work.
Fair.
Unless you mean my assistant, but I don't think you did.
No, I did not. I will see if my compatriots need me anymore, and I can. Are you at my place or your place?
I'm currently at my place.
Well, I do need to do some research about my home. But that can be done later.
Well, I wouldn't want to interrupt anything pressing.
Well, I do need to update you on a few things regarding my situation.
Oh.
Yes, a light fixture fell on my head.
Have you checked yourself for bleeding?
Are
you quite all right?
I don't believe I have a concussion, if that is what you mean.
Well, that as well.
But I don't believe that it broke my skin, but I do have a nice bump.
Well, I believe I have a topical cream for something like that. If once you're here, we can apply that and discuss the finer the finer points of ointments and treatments and tinctures.
I do believe I know more about ointments and treatments and tinctures than you do, my love.
Perhaps, but you can't really apply it to yourself.
No. Well, I could there on my head, but it's more fun if you do it. I will contact you once I am done, and my phone number will look, or not my number, but my name will appear different. My phone is on the fritz again.
Oh. Then what should I look for?
Just my number and a weird calling ID.
He says, but your number is still the same, correct?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll watch for the number. That's odd, but okay. Well, we're dealing with a
You know,
curse.
at this point, yes, the curse. Just take it one day at a time and one light bulb fixture on the head. So, Shar will say, give like a little quick kiss and hang up and
Okay.
go back into the sanctum
Okay.
with her phone. So, Auric has my phone temporarily fixed. It is still doing weird things, but it's usable. Was there anything else that we needed to discuss here in privacy? As I apparently need to go research my home.
Was you able to get a hold of that one person?
William, yes, he is going to send a specialist that can use the machine tomorrow. And he will be aware of the supernatural. Because he'll need to enter the sanctum to use the machine.
Right.
Jerome, does that weird like AI thing, does that apply to like the actual, like, is it just a manual, or is it like to the operating of the computer too, where everything is like weirdly worded?
No, the computer's fine.
Okay. Could I?
You're noticing, not to interrupt, but you're noticing now, it really only seems to apply to tech stuff, like the coffee maker, fridge, the computer label, and whatnot. It's not like the screens or whatnot. You can't read those. It's just that's how it, in essence, printed through magic. But like the normal books that you have in the occult library, they're all fine.
Okay, so there's not like so because I was thinking like, would my like 2 in technology, would I be able to like find a manual for this thing, like a PDF of it online? Because like
you could absolutely try that. Mm-hmm.
If I look up the serial number and see if I can find like a owner's manual, because tech companies do that.
Mm-hmm. So, you certainly can.
Okay. Do I need to roll for that?
Your problem is you're looking at the label for the serial number, so you're not going to be able to do that because it's going to be all like distorted and.
Oh, even on the computer, like, or on the device. Okay.
Yeah, on the device.
Okay.
You can still take the name of the device that you have and still try to like Google search, and that's still valid.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to do that and see if I could get us a working manual.
Okay. Like, intelligence and computer difficulty 7.
Okay. I'll spend a willpower to get at least 1 success on that.
Okie doke.
Okay. And hey, not bad. 4 successes total.
All right. So you end up coming up with a couple. You have to actually sort through it to make sure you have the right make and model, but you do eventually find it.
Oh, hey everyone! I found a working manual. And I'll share the link to everyone. Then perhaps we should run to.
How do you share the link?
If I got on my phone, I can just copy paste the link into like our group chat.
Text chat? Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden you hear from Charlotte's phone, Trogdor!
Oh.
At least it's not a burp.
Right.
Why is
What on Earth was that?
Don't even ask my phone.
That was the Burninator.
It was my phone. Beyond that, I am clueless. But, my phone is working. If you need to get a hold of...
You let Auric change all of your ringtones?
No, it just deleted something, and he can't delete these files off my phone.
So you can't permanently get rid of whatever the curse does to a thing.
This dang bloatware, it's getting out of control.
It seems especially aggressive today.
It is quite. I'm feeling quite attacked.
Did your phone recently have an update? I should
What?
see if mine is up to date.
Is your phone also spewing 1990 2000s cartoon references?
Not last I knew.
But is there anything else you need of me?
I wonder if this is have to do with Petra following around your friend.
It seems like the curse is just getting stronger and stronger as time goes by.
As
We need to deal with
we
it
have,
quickly.
yes.
Mm.
I do need to make sure that um Rose and our friend are alright. And Tom called me, and we can probably work on finding out the information about my home and these old ones and see if there's some sort of history we can dig up about that. But that would probably be best done at my home. I do have some documents about the history of the plantation there, as it is a historical site.
Okay, yeah, do be careful. But also, based on what we heard, the plantation might not be the safest place until we figure out how to get rid of this cult or whatever their interest is in the land. Going back might be dangerous. So just make sure if you do need to go back, make sure you go protected.
Of course, I do plan to bring Tom with me, so I will have some protection. And of course, I have some magic still, so yes, well, I'm sorry to just pop in and then pop out, but this needs to be dealt with.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Thank you all for your care and support.
Do you
With
want
this
to
curse.
do you want to leave the scroll here with us in case we, or do you feel best taking it with you?
No, I will leave the scroll in your capable hands. I think it will be best safe in the sanctum.
Do you want us to go meet with Dylan Lowe in your absence?
You're welcome to, but no, I need to come along.
Okay, we'll wait till you're available.
I really don't want Dylan Lowe to see my condition. He's very superstitious, as you said, and
That is true.
Then would we have to wait until that's dealt with before you even talk to him?
I mean,
concerned
wouldn't
that much
he
about it?
potentially be able to help?
The magics we were trading for can help close portals, yes. I made him an amulet in trade so he could teach me how to
I see.
make them.
Okay. He'll just have to wait then.
Okay. Well, good luck doing whatever you're going to do. We'll let you know if we need you.
More just boring research, really.
With Tom, I don't think anything is boring.
True.
He's more of a, I think, a hands-on.
Yes, quite. Joe, best of luck tonight. And I do hope all goes well.
Yeah, me too. Because frankly, she's kind of eyeing you and the rest of them like, I don't know what y'all are dealing with, but damn, like I want to help, but at the same time, like y'all are, my goodness.
It's a lot.
Tomography. Like, that's not even a word that was in my vocabulary before tonight.
I have given things to be scanned before, but I've never done it nor even seen that machine until today. So, hopefully I can dig up something. I will let you all know.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And if you see
Well.
it's my number, it's my number.
Ditto, because apparently that might be mine tonight. We'll see.
Okay, Charlotte will give her goodbyes and then get in her car to head. And she'll call Tom and let him know that she's on her way to his place.
Okay.
Because
So
she won't go to the plantation without him.
Okay. What is everybody else doing at this point? Anything else you're researching, doing?
No, just steeling myself for the meeting with the prince, as one can. So,
I think Cade's gonna be going over the manual, trying to like get himself familiar with the machine, seeing if it's something that he feels comfortable running. If we
Okay.
can avoid owing more people stuff, if it's something that we can handle.
Sure. Okay.
He's gonna just get familiarized with the machine.
Hold that thought real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And then Sly will look to Joan and be like, I know you said you want to go tonight alone. Are you absolutely sure you don't want anyone with you?
So I'm kind of thinking of it in that Jerome apparently has slipped me or something or other, of whatever, like, soothing aspect of it, like maybe a downer or something. So Joe will be like, after she might feel it starting to take effect, no, it's been a while since I've met with the prince, but I've been loyal to them this whole time, so I I I think I'll be okay. But if I'm not, though, just continue on without me. Don't worry about it. I'm just in a casualty along amongst a long line of them for the greater good.
She's still holding meetings at the museum downtown.
We're still there, and it's about when I feel like she's about ready to leave for her scheduled meeting. She seems a bit more relaxed, in that whatever was given to her before seems to have like kind of chilled her out a little bit. She's like, I'm hoping, that the work that I've done before has mattered. I mean, I've never had any issues the last 5 years, so I don't know.
Sly, there's a really nice wine bar very, very close to that museum. Maybe we should just go have a couple of drinks around the same time as the meeting.
Got nothing. We gotta wait till tomorrow anyway. Nothing else to do. Yeah, sure thing.
And I can always
We've
try
been through
to,
some stuff. We deserve a little, night out.
I can always try to see if I can keep an eye on her as well.
There you
Also,
go.
do keep
Listen,
in mind they do employ invisible people as well. Like
I mean, they can, but I don't know. They might see this as a positive. I mean, I hope they do.
Yeah. No,
I suggest don't let them dictate your fate. I've heard you a few
I
times now
agree.
saying that they're gonna think this and they're gonna think things, but you can be in control. You have something that they don't have, and you can show them you're valuable, you're worthwhile. Why would they get rid of an ally like you?
And
Well,
she said to sell herself. What does that entail?
he means for her to demonstrate her usefulness, so that way they will see her as an asset and not a.
Okay, so I see that, but I need to continue to prove my assetness because I have been in this city for a while. Never had any issue up until now. When that whole like demon fiasco happened, like that was the only issue. But beyond that, I was fine. Like I give and got, like it was tit for tat sort of deal. Like I never had any issue, and then this happened, and yeah, so now I'm on the favor side of giving versus the give and take. So I kind of feel like I owe a bit. So I'm gonna have to recognize that.
Yeah, but also they suffered some very serious blows themselves. I think it
they
would
did.
be. Yeah, it would.
They might see that as my fault.
I disagree because there was the vampire war that was going on before the Doom times even occurred. The prince's home was attacked. There was a lot of things that had nothing to do with you.
But all culminated into me.
Are they going? Do they know that? And even then, it's not your fault.
I was there at the precipice of it, so maybe. I don't know.
But you can still describe what actually happened, and if they're reading your mind or gain that information, they'll then know you're telling the truth.
Yes, I agree. I feel like the truth might be my savior.
Yeah, just be honest. I think it would be foolish of them to treat you as anything other than an ally. My wording about the invisible thing was more of a you are going there to show a sign of trust, and I think if we have people too close to the location and vampires are cautious. If they denote, especially people that they are aware of, like Petra, if they, it might not. It might
they
not
know
seem,
of them, and perhaps as what she said, as an ally for the city. So
I don't know what you're talking about. I just feel like checking out a wine bar downtown.
I'm all right. If you feel that the vampires will not take that as a possible sign of mistrust, then
look, I'm not saying they're going to see it as a sign of distrust. I've just I've seen it go all manner of ways in my experience with them, and in my own experience with this particular local faction. However, I feel like I've built up enough trust, and deeds, words speak action, all that good stuff. So, I'm gonna give it a go. We'll see what happens.
yeah, I think you'll be fine.
With that, let's see here. What can I do? Sly is gonna walk up to Joe and go, Joe, I never got your last name. What is your full name, if you don't mind my asking?
Which name are you asking for?
Whatever name you identify yourself as, the true you, whatever your name is. I'm not trying to defeat you. I'd just like to do something for you that might help.
Joanne Abernathy.
Excellent. He holds out his hand. Do you take it?
I look at it slightly untrustingly for a moment, and she's just like, okay. And then she just puts her hand in yours.
He takes his other hand and he places it softly on top and says, Joanne Abernathy, may all who look upon you friend. And he is going to spend a faith point and use the ability. It's Lord of Radiance .4, the Mark of the Celestials. Okay, let me go ahead and roll it, and then I'll explain what happens. So it's a manipulation and expression. Difficulty 6. 4. Okay, good.
Is it lore or lord with a
Lore.
D?
Lore. Lore.
Okay. Lore of Radiance, Mark of the Celestials. Okay.
Okay. Difficulty 6 and specialty. And he will even put an extra point of faith into it for an auto success. Okay, so that would be 7 successes.
Oh, dang. Okay.
So what that means is, let's see here. Reading that. Okay. So the demon pronounces the nature of the mark so that everyone hears it. The number of successes achieved determines the potency and the effectiveness of the mark. Let's see. 4 or more successes cause it to remain for a year.
Oh.
Whenever another person encounters the marked individual, the total number of successes is compared to the person's wits. If the successes exceed the newcomer's wits, the person behaves as directed toward the subject without hesitation.
Okay.
So,
I have a wit to 3.
So no, it's for anybody else and their
Oh.
wits. So if you encounter anybody and their wits is below 7, then what I just said will work on them. So they will look upon you and treat you as a friend.
Below 7, they will. All right. Good stuff. So, but
It's
you
good to
rolled
have a
3,
demon around.
right? So,
An angel.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, let's not call him a demon when Sir Morgan is around, please.
No, I know. I told them we prefer fallen angel.
Yeah.
Is this
And-
something that I have to roll for from
Nope.
their perspective, or that's something they have to do just in general? That some kind of an aura you put on me?
So then, are you asking that in character or after?
Yeah. I mean, if you're coming up to her and like doing this kind of number, I'm gonna ask like, what are you doing? Like, as she's watching you, kind of trace the symbols and stuff upon a person.
So he does that, and then he lets go of your hand, and he says, "I've placed upon you a mark of the Celestials. Your aura has changed a little now, and
Oh.
it should be there for about probably a year. Anyone who looks
Oh.
upon you will do what I've just said, because that's what your aura would command."
Oh, so they'll. I mean, I'll
look
be honest.
upon
That's
you
kind of a nice
as a friend.
change. They'll look at me as like I don't look at them as abomination. Oh,
I hope that helps for you.
I mean, I honestly couldn't have asked for anything better. I'm quite surprised, but thank you.
Hey,
So-
friend, and enter.
How about that
Mhm.
wine?
I think that it's good. They do not know you or me, so it could just be mere coincidence that Petra is with us.
Oh, I do wonder, just kind of saying this in passing as he finishes up, how this is going to look. How this is going to look when I go to meet the prince later. Wow. I don't know. Maybe they'll see it as a divine calling or some sort.
You can sell it that way.
Jerome, can I do aura perception on her? Let's see
Sure,
what
go
her
ahead.
aura looks like.
And what was the version you used again?
Lore of Radiance.
Level?
It's
Mark
yeah,
of the
Lore of Radiance .4, the Mark of the Celestials. If you want to see
Ah.
it in the Demon book, it's page 179.
Yeah, I definitely know how this is going to read to others.
There we go. Thank you.
4 successes.
Oh, dang.
I'm also gonna look for the spirit that was in the room or whatever it was. the
Okay.
shadow.
You still
So-
see the spirit kind of floating about.
Is it like in the general area of the scroll?
Yep.
So it's
Okay.
kind of hovering, you know.
Makes sense. That's what it's
Do
attached
I
to.
see it any more clearly now with 4 successes than with 2?
Yeah, I'm as clearly as you did before.
Okay, so I still can't see like what kind of a thing it is.
No.
Okay.
Other than it's clearly a spirit.
It's
Okay.
a shade.
Actually, I would give you this. Given the fact that you now know the difference between animal spirits as well as wraiths, you can tell that this is a wraith.
Okay. Okay, so as I look around the room, I'll say, "Oh, I do believe it is a wraith." And then I'll turn back to Joe, which was the point of rolling
Mhm.
this. So what does Joe's aura look like now?
Great question. I'm looking at it. I don't see necessarily
Yeah, for
anything
real.
the.
Yeah,
Like,
Dale, what does Joe's aura look like now?
No, I'm
Like-
looking at it. I'm not seeing anything that directly
It
affects
might be a
the
number
aura.
of things because I mean she's
Yeah, because it literally
a
says
vamp.
both angels and
Nephilim
demons
is not
found
in the.
ways to
It's kind
signify
of
their
glowy,
friends.
sparkly.
Guys,
It's
you're talking over Dale.
sorry, Dale. Sorry.
It just says that it subtly alters auras to make subjects easier to find, or as marks of anger and shame, so that anyone who encountered subjects would know their crimes and treat them accordingly. That's just how it generally says. So it's altering the aura to make this effect happen. So if you're looking at it, you probably see that there is some sort of difference to her aura. And in fact, everyone here, if you're looking at, technically it's going to be affecting anybody who's looking at her. So if your wits is less than a 7, which
There's
I'm
no
guessing it
death
is,
or anything like that in her aura at all whatsoever. So beyond her emotional death, despite events, nothing outside of like despair would come up. Just that she is supernatural and just not a vampire.
So you said Mark of the Celestials, right?
Yes.
yeah, the Mark of the Celestials.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in here that indicates anything about an aura.
In the description, it just says it subtly alters the auras to make subjects. So that's just the only spot where it's mentioning an aura. So I don't know if like what it would make it look like, but just by what it says.
Oh, so at the very first part. So yeah.
Yeah.
To make subjects easier to find, or as
To
marks
make
of anger, shame to
the person
anyone.
with the mark easier to find?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so all it is it's just a mark.
Okay.
So it's kind of like he put his stamp on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though it's not indicative of him specifically.
Right.
Do I see some kind of like a similarity between his aura and her aura?
No.
Okay.
No, nothing like that. Like I said,
Not like a
it's
a stamp or a pattern or something that looks the same.
correct. Yeah, it doesn't any demon can do this to another person or individual or whatever have you, and they're not. It doesn't mean you look at that and you go, "Oh, Tom marked that one."
Okay.
Oh well, Sly marked that one. Because it's not like that. It's just that they either have it or they don't.
Sly,
Okay.
stop lifting your leg on people.
Sorry. Habit.
Okay, so
So he basically he marked her in such a fashion that people who see her will be appreciative, and I guess
Treat her like they would a friend.
treat
So they
her in a
wouldn't be
friendly
hostile
manner
towards her.
initially. Yeah.
Like just be nice. Just be
Yeah.
nice.
Exactly.
okay, so I'll turn my my gaze to her and I'll say, Well, it doesn't look any different than you did 5 minutes ago. So
Oh, so wait. What does that mean? 5 minutes ago, like, I mean, I'm just trying to be nice to everybody. I just want to make sure that we
I don't
all
mean
are doing
literally
what we
5
want.
minutes ago. I don't mean literally 5 minutes ago. I mean
Oh,
to
sorry.
what you normally look like.
You know,
So I don't think the prince would see anything unusual except for who you are now.
I can only hope that they see me as an ally versus a nemesis, and I hope my actions have spoken throughout these last few years at this point. And your association, honestly, I can only hope. So I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I do
good
have
luck.
to get going here at this
We'll
point.
be
I
we might be in the area.
if you guys just, I know this sounds so morbid or whatever, but if you guys see Joss, would you please let her know that I've never had a more amazing time and I love her? Just in case.
Tell her yourself.
I want
Exactly.
to. I want to.
We'll keep
You
it
will-
in mind, but you'll get through this.
Well,
Have
I hope so.
faith.
She just. Oh,
faith,
that's the question, right?
It always is.
So,
Baby.
she'll end up leaving at that point to meet up with Milner.
Okay, well, it's not quite evening yet, just to let you guys know, because it was like
I wasn't sure what time.
yeah,
sorry.
it was like 11 when Abby left.
Oh,
Charlotte
shit!
left.
All right, well,
But-
later.
Oh, I thought we
You did-
skipped ahead.
But you did get a text message, for the Arby's,
Okay,
and it says 6 p.m.
perfect.
Okay. So at that point, then anybody else doing anything?
I guess Sly and Petra and Cass will go do their thing, but
We
they normally do.
could we could do some research on Char's home. I
Ooh,
mean,
yeah.
it's probably
Yeah.
there's probably stuff like at the library or
Be right back.
We could go
city
to-
hall or
yeah, I was gonna
some
say, we can go to
historical
City Hall.
society. There's
You're gonna
probably a historical
You're
society.
going to research the historical documents.
Yes. We're gonna watch some videos.
Yep. Oh, those poor people.
Yeah, so we'll go find there's probably I know there's a historical society in Savannah. There's probably several, but yeah, we'll find out who has records on that particular building and see what we can find out.
Okay, sure. Kate, were you going with them, or did you have something else going on outside of your bad internet connection?
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. I was gonna ask Petra if now that she's identified the thing as a wraith, Petra, did you like when Sean's phone was going on the fritz and all the other maladies? Did you notice if the wraith was sticking near her during any of those times, like it was affecting
Like
those things?
Some kind of interference?
Well, if this is very obviously whatever this is connected to the scroll. If it is a wraith, I can banish it, but temporarily I can send it away from a certain distance away from us. But I don't want to anger this thing if the curse is not being enacted by the wraith, because then it just is me angering a spirit that we still need to do something about.
Jerome, did I notice anything about its behavior while?
Nah.
Okay.
It seems to be ever present. Really, that's it.
I didn't see it doing anything different.
Okay, so for the moment, it's not hostile. Okay, then I think I think Kate will probably spend more time kind of learning about this scanner. He likes this kind of stuff. And then also just spending time with Charlene and Draco, because they're both staying at Nos, and I think he also wants to make sure that they're all right and he's not neglecting them.
Okay, sure. Why don't you go ahead and since you have a manual, it's going to be intelligence and technology. Difficulty 7.
Okay, intelligence and technology. I'm going to spend another willpower point, just that way I don't accidentally break it.
Okay.
Because I could roll bad enough that could happen. So
you could get that flagrant error.
Really don't want to though, because I know those references. We're gonna have to shoot it with a shotgun.
It's in a better place.
Well, it's in the same place, but now it's got a big hole in it. Yeah. That's 4 successes with the auto.
Okay. And you didn't have a you don't have 4 in either one of those?
No, I don't.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah. Technology at 2, intelligence at 3.
Okay, so you are starting to get that down then. And now that it's on, getting an understanding of like how it works, you figured out how to get it to run through its sample scan. You know how like printers have a test page sort of. You basically get it to do that and generate the test results to the computer.
Okay.
Which it just it reprints lorem ipsum dollar sit emet, the placeholder comments.
So it still prints in the AI.
No.
Oh no. Okay.
No, it just you ran it through a test cycle, so it's just printing off like
Oh, okay.
It's like this is what it would look like, sort of thing.
Okay, yeah, but it does look like it doesn't look like it's affected by the manuals. Like, okay, that's good. I was worried. I was like, oh man, we're gonna have to Rubik's cube the answer anyway. Okay, that's good to know. Hey, I got it working.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and stop here for tonight. Since we're at about 2:45 for the game, so I don't want to go too long, and we'll set up everything for next game and monthly XP. All right, so we have RP votes to give. So let's start with George. Jorge.
Oh, that's my name. Don't worry it out. It was hard because I feel like I missed stuff because of my terrible internet. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna vote for Abby.
Okay.
Yeah, because I like how much she's keeping it together while also still being just inundated with strong bad memes.
Okay, Dale.
I'm gonna go with Rachel with everything that she's been going through and her anxiety, and then taking the Prozac and all of that stuff.
Okay.
For medicating.
Yeah.
Abby.
Ooh, yes, I just took what was offered.
Yeah. I'm also gonna go for Rachel. Same reason.
Thank you.
Okay. Alrighty. So Brittany.
I'm gonna go with Abby for staying in character despite all the weirdness going on.
Okie doke. Rachel.
Honestly, Abby as well. The whole it's hard to stay consistent. I get you.
Okay. And Shelly. Shelly is muted.
Rachel, she did a good performance tonight.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think we have a roll-off.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
Who?
Rachel and Abby, go ahead and roll 1d10 in the chat.
All right.
So it's /roll space 1d10, and whoever gets higher gets the RP vote.
Oh, 2. Dang it.
Where'd you roll?
She did that in D&D
Oh,
rolls.
sorry, D&D rolls. Sorry, my bad.
So,
I'll be happy to re-roll that.
We can.
I got a 3.
we can go with that. That's fine. Okay.
You're welcome.
Barely.
So Abby just squeaks that one on by.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
telling
so
you, though,
Abby, you get
next
2
game,
X.
guys.
You get 2 more XP to add to your character
Okay.
sheet. So
Are we XP locked?
no.
Sweet.
I don't think we'll ever be XP locked.
No,
Well,
you
well,
have
in
been.
terms of like the scene, like if we can't
Yeah.
spend XP
Oh.
between scenes.
Gotcha.
Usually that's only going to happen like if you're right in the middle of a fight or something like that. Then yeah, you're not going to.
I just like to check.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
no, not a problem. So, obviously, for those of you who are hanging out with us and chatting, or just watching quietly, we'll be on again this Saturday at 6 p.m. Arizona time and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Marvel Superheroes. Then next week on Thursday, which is the 5th, we have our Kingdoms of the Shattered Crown, our D&D game. That is going to be at
So excited.
7:30 Arizona time and 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. So having a lot of fun with that, obviously.
And we dress up.
And we dress up, yes. So thanks for everybody for hanging out and chatting with us, and the follows and so on and so forth. And I hope everybody here has a great night. Good night, guys.
All right.
Bye.